When I first started making videos, I was scared almost to death. I had been making videos for other businesses for a few years and had something to say about what I was seeing on YouTube at the time. And I would say it if you walked right up to me and asked, but to make a video where I say it to the whole world, I don't think so. I noticed no other video people did that. So Cyber Stevie was in charge of my thoughts. And say what you will about Stevie, he will do what he must to continue his fearful little existence in his little cyber wonderland, even if it means mine has to end. Stevie is clever at creating illusions, though. It took me 4 years of useless struggle before I finally allowed myself to see through his tricks. You know, everyone has a Stevie to protect them from doing something thrilling and valuable for the world. So in this video, I'd like to share what I've learned about the illusion that keeps us from changing lives for the better. After years of watching people struggle to find their voice, I've learned that there are 10 signs that their own personal Stevie is in charge of how the world gets to see them. Welcome to the Visible Authority, where people come to learn how to present their value, but first they have to know it. When they're just getting started with video, they often believe it's about making the video all shiny. You know, perfect sound, perfect picture, perfect setting, perfect script, perfect me. When all they really need to do is leave their inner Stevie or Janie or Johnny at home and bring their big self to the camera. You know, the part of them connected to a higher authority, to the universe, God, or just good energy. So why don't they do that? Well, the illusion is strong, but I think mostly because it's shared. It would be one thing to bust through, but the fact that everyone else is also afflicted by the same illusion in the same way, it's pretty convincing. Yet, because of that, we can see how it works. Here's an example. Your inner yogi is on the highway, listening to the sounds of nature on your Bose speakers, your entire reality just a state of pure driving bliss. When suddenly, someone cuts right in front of you at 70 miles an hour, nearly pushing you off the road. Then they speed off at 95 miles an hour. And just like that, the yogi self disappears and you become Mike Tyson, beating that guy to a virtual pulp. What happened? Well, Mike, who has no idea who your yogi is, has now become your entire reality, which consists of only 2 thoughts, because each inner character comes complete with 2 and only 2 thoughts to share. 1, oh, I know exactly who's to blame for this moment. And 2, I know exactly what needs to be done. Oh, and we congratulate ourselves on our keen perception of reality, having no awareness that this instantaneous thought process belongs to a temporary self that only emerges in the moment, then disappears as soon as the next character pops up. But what if we saw the pain as a sign of a higher possibility? Because I can tell you this for sure, whatever it's about, it isn't about the traffic. All right, so when it comes to why we don't speak, the answer is obvious. Stevie would never allow it. He would pop some debilitating thought in your head, not to protect you, but him. The real you is infinite. So here are his top 10 successful arguments.
You're ugly. You're dumb. You're old. You're young. You don't know English. And besides, you can't write. You have nothing to say. You don't have the right space. You don't have the right camera, do you? Mm-hmm.
And if that doesn't work, there's always this old chestnut.
No one in your world does that besides the phonies.
You know, none of these are your thoughts. You have access to everything you need. So here's how to see through the illusion. First, be thankful. Without the pain, You'd never have a clue there's a higher possibility. You'd forever be a slave to the thought. Then just look at it. Look at it as long as you can, maybe even until it recedes. If you're watching this, chances are you do have something to say. Let that be your possibility. Seeing through the illusion is a big self thing to do, and that's the self to bring to the camera. It's not about making it shiny. It's about making the outside match the inside. Thanks for watching. See you next time on The Visible Authority.